What's up, guys? I got me a new little toy here. I got the Sig Sauer P238 HDW with a stainless steel finish and the rosewood grips. I actually took this thing to the range today. I got it 2 days ago. I got a chance to go to the range today. Took this in my my 229 stainless steel Elite as well, which is its big brother right here. I put the Hogue rubber grips with the finger grooves on it just to shoot it with. It has the rosewood grips like this on it, but to shoot it I just wanted something more comfortable. I'm not going to carry it, and it's not going to be a home defense gun, so I wasn't worried about shooting with the same grips as it's going to be in the box. I mean, I'm going to keep it in my gun safe anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Anywho, back to this. Love this little gun. Tossed up between this and the Ruger LCP. The Ruger LCP is a little bit smaller, so I wanted something that fit my hand a little bit better. I have really small hands. I wear like a medium glove. A lot of people try to do the, oh, this is how big is in my hand. Well, everybody has different size hands, so let's try to see how it is compared to a $1 bill. Everybody can find a $1 bill, so I'll put that at the front. So it kind of gives you an idea. It's 5.5 inches long. It's 3.9 inches high. It's got a 2.7 inch barrel. And this particular model, the HD and the HDW, both weigh in at 20.1 ounces with the magazine. The regular 238 with just the nitron finish, I think it weighs in about 15.2 ounces, I think. Anyways, get the dollar bill out of there. A little shot, camera shy. Came with one magazine, one 6-round magazine. It is clear, by the way. One 6-round single stack magazine. Really wish it would have came with another one. I know a lot of guns nowadays are only coming with one, because Sig is really the only company making magazines for this, and they are about 45 bucks a pop. So they are not cheap magazines by any means. I did go ahead and order one more magazine just so I could have an extra one to carry when I carried the gun. I used to carry a Glock 27 as my concealed carry weapon, which is the 40 caliber subcompact Glock. But for me, I don't really like to always think about the gun. I could always feel the Glock, how heavy it was. If I had some pants or a belt that didn't fit snug, it would kind of come off my body a little bit, and you could kind of see it through my shirt. With this, you barely notice that you're even wearing the gun, which is one big reason why I wanted a 380. You'll hear people bitching, well, you know, a 380 isn't going to stop anybody, but I guarantee you, if I shoot you with this 380 a couple of rounds, or some people say 2 in the chest and 1 in the head, it will stop you or slow you down enough. It's a little dirty. Like I said, I just took it to the shooting range. But this is a absolutely beautiful gun with a stainless steel finish. You have the HD little paint decal. I don't know what they put on there, but the HD there, and then the W is for the wood grips, which is the rosewood grips. The 238 has come a long way from when it was, I think it was 2009 SHOT Show. They announced it, and then shortly after it came out, Sig did a mandatory safety recall on certain ones, just certain serial numbers, that they said that the manual safety lever could malfunction, which could cause the gun to go off inadvertently. Supposedly didn't happen to anybody, but Sig wanted to be more safe than sorry. I guess they didn't want a lawsuit on their hands, so they recalled all those guns, fixed them, I'm assuming for free. There were a few issues with some of the other ones that had a little chip or little squared edge on the feed ramp that would cause ammo not to feed correctly into the barrel, which they have fixed on this one, because this one's perfect. Let me break it down for you real quick. Sound like a rapper. Just make sure that the magazine's out. you have the slide catch lever here, and then you have this small little indention right there, and then you have this little button that you're going to push. All you got to do, line up the two, push the button, line it up, push the button. If I can get it lined up correctly, there we go. Comes right out. Of course, once I do it on camera, it's the worst takedown I've done so far. Anyways, supposedly also with the newer 239s, they say they improved the spring, which is supposed to be improved performance, as well as it's supposed to last a lot longer. With the barrel here, what I was talking about on the feed ramp here, there was a little, it was like it was cut off, or I don't know, it was weird to where the ammo wouldn't feed in correctly. With all the new ones, supposedly it's all fixed. Mine's perfect. I just brought the gun home, cleaned it up really well, oiled it up, and I put about 100 rounds of Remington, just target ammo, full metal jacket. Put 75 to 100 rounds through it, and imagine how long that took me with freaking one magazine. Didn't have one single problem. And then I also put my critical defense, which is what I keep in it. It has this little rubber tip on it, so I was a little worried about it feeding with all the reports that you read about feeding issues with the 238, so I wanted to put a couple of magazines through there, because last thing you want is to have ammo in the damn gun that, you know, won't feed correctly when you really need it. But it shot great. Another thing I'll point out, as you can see there's a little groove on the guide rod there. You have to make sure that that is down flush on the barrel. Otherwise, it's not going to fit back in there correctly. Alright, think I got it back on there right. Put this back together. One other big thing to point out, this little ejector level. When you take the slide off, it's going to stick up like that. All you have to do is push it down just enough to get the slide by. You don't want to push it down too far, otherwise you're going to have to take it back down and fix the ejector there. But just get it down enough to where slide will go by it. Alright, and then line everything up. Well, I put the barrel in there right? Didn't look like it was lining up right. Let's try this again. Good thing this isn't on YouTube or anything. You can notice too, even if you try to do it with the ejector up, it won't go back anyway, so just push that down just enough. Alright. Then you'll have to push the barrel back just a little bit to where that could fit in there, otherwise the barrel will block it. Keep it from fitting back in the groove correctly. Alright, just pop it back in there, and there you go. Has the your 9/11 safety there. Not on both sides, so if you're left-handed, you're gonna have to get used to just doing it on the one side. But downfalls, I really can't find any. This thing shot fantastic. It took me a little while to get used to the shorter sights on it. Obviously, it's a little bit different shooting shorter sights. So it probably took me a full magazine to actually get on bullseye. Put some good groups together. Of course, I left the freaking targets at the shooting range, but it did shoot great groups. For such a small pistol, about 25 feet is all I was shooting. But very little recoil. You can buy the extra magazine with a pinky extension on it, which will give you an extra round. But to be honest with you, it's not an issue. The recoil on this thing is so small, it doesn't matter if your pinky's down here. I mean, I could probably hold it with 2 fingers and it wouldn't be an issue. But overall, great gun. Besides my 229 stainless steel, by far the best handgun purchase I've made in a very long time. super comfortable. You barely feel it on you. The only issue I'm having right now is finding a good concealed carry holster for it. They have some. I mean, you can spend $50, $60, $70 on one. I will suggest spending the money on a nice leather, either hybrid or whatever you want to do. Do not go with a cheap redhead or any of those just cheap $10 holsters for this thing, because it is so small. A lot of it's going to stick out, and you don't have the weight of, say, like the 229 or something to keep the weight down in your pants. So as soon as you sit down, which I did, it just pops right out. So spend the money on a good quality holster. Plus, if you spend the money on a nice leather holster, it's gonna, maybe not wear on the slide and the gun so much. But that's it, guys. Hope I covered everything. I'm sure I'll go back and realize that I forgot to talk about something. But if you're looking for a great 380 pocket pistol, I mean, I just absolutely love this gun. The Ruger LCP is great too. I'll probably end up buying one eventually, just because I think they're cool little guns, but I'm a Sig hog, so I had to have the Sig first. I got this one for $611, I believe, on Buds. You can get the base model with the just nitron finish, I think for like $530, something like that, shipped. But that's it, guys. I got a couple more videos coming up soon, but thanks for watching.